Hi everyone, I am here for day 6, and today is actually the 7th of January. I recorded this video once and I went through a whole tutorial of it, and I was having problems converting the video. It's going to take like 55 hours or something like that, and so I just said screw it, and I'll just walk you through how I made it and tell you the slides I used. So I made these baby shower invitations for my sister-in-law's sister, and she's not a real girly girl, so I picked some papers that had some more brown on it and just kind of accented it with the pink here. And I bought these really cheap invitations and cut the inside out for the stuff because I didn't want to drag out my printer. My printer's at my mom's and it'd just be a big hassle. So those will be glued in. After I fill them all out, they'll be glued in like this. And I only had to make 12 of them, so that wasn't, too bad. But so this bottle here is my own template that I just sketched out and cut out. And then I actually made the first template and then made a second one so I could cut out this little piece here for the lid and then another piece for the nipple. And I just traced it on white cardstock, cut the whole thing out, traced this on the same pattern paper, and cut it out, and then used some tan cardstock for the nipple, and then just glued it all together. And I used just a dark brown Sharpie marker. I bought the big old sets you can buy at like Walmart and Target that has, I don't know, a whole bunch of different colored markers in it, and that's what I used. And then there's 1/4-inch cream satin ribbon and some pink rickrack, and then I stamped these. This is from the stamp set I got on the 5th, which would have been Wednesday. And then it says baby here. Kind of reminds me of a clothespin, but it's like a tag shape. And this is a very well-used stamp set by Martha Stewart. It's their Requiem Font Alpha stamps. So if you want to get that. And this is Series 24 by Studio G. And I also didn't have any envelopes, so part of the reason why I bought those is so I could have envelopes too. And the size of these cards are 5.5 by 7 3/4, so, and then folded at half, which makes it 3 7/8 inches. And then I stamped the back here with my logo and a personalized stamp here that says my Etsy store and this is actually my photo bucket, so my website there. And I bought them just the raw rubber because it was cheaper. I can't remember who I bought them from, but I'll look that up and put that down below in the description. But I just used my Zig 2-way glue pen and put some adhesive on the back and the new clear block that I just bought. I just stuck it on there, and I can always take it off, but that way I have a nice block to stamp with. So that is how I made these, and I did also glue this down with the Zig 2-way glue pen, and actually it's stuck down pretty well. And all of these papers are actually different on every card, and I'll show you why in a minute. But I tried to utilize, the blues and the browns with the pink and try to make it look nice. Not too boyish, but not too girly. But we had to add a touch of pink, even though she doesn't really like pink, to make it seem girly. There's those. The papers are from this 8.5 by 11 paper pack by Color Box, And I think they actually screwed up on this because they have 2 fronts on it, so it doesn't tell me the name of the paper pack. But that's, some of them are glittered. This is what the paper looks like. There's lots of blues and browns, and I really like blues and browns. My brother and his wife bought me this paper pack and another one I'm about to show you, and another one for Christmas, and I just thought that was really cool. So that's the paper pack. You see, normally they have, the back looks like this, and has different layouts, and then down here it'll say what the paper pack is, which this one's Midnight. But the reason why these are different and some of them are going, different directions is because, for one, I cut the paper wrong. But on these paper packs, there's this little piece left over from me ripping the paper out, and I just utilize those off my 8.5 by 11 paper pad. And so I covered the holes with the bottle, and that's why some of them are going different directions. And I actually left probably can't see that perforated edge is still there just to add some interest. And the ink color I used, let's see if I can get it here. My drawer's kind of packed full. Is Chianti by Colorbox, and it's pigment ink. So those are my baby shower invitations, and there's that. And I also wanted to show you, I know in the last video you couldn't really see it very well, I wanted to show you what this looks like. So that is the kaleidoscope embossing powder, and see in the middle it doesn't, there's not quite so much color. That's where you heat it up a whole bunch. If you really heat it up, it basically takes the color out of it. But depending where there's more heat and less heat, it's different colors. So that stuff's really cool. But anyway, I will see you next time for day 7. Thanks.